Alright guys, Nigeria is now facing unexpected diplomatic hit as international pressure mounts over the life sentence handed to Nnamdi Kanu by Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court Abuja. Tonight, fresh intelligence indicates that both the European Union and senior officials in the United States have officially requested urgent clarification from Abuja. Why now? What exactly did they say in the court records? And why are foreign observers warning Nigeria that this ruling may trigger wider regional instability? So guys, stay with me because what you are about to hear is the clearest breakdown of the diplomatic storm now forming around the Kanu case. Now, reliable diplomatic sources confirm that both the European Union Parliamentary Human Rights Subcommittee and top members of the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom have demanded detailed briefings on the conditions surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's trial, his conviction, and transfer to Sokoto prison. These bodies are specifically requesting documentation on why the trial was concluded under speed and secrecy, why Kanu was moved abstractly from Abuja to Sokoto, why multiple human rights petitions were ignored, and why the court dismissed several admissible defense motions. The international analysts described the atmosphere as unusually tense, warning that the move to sentence Kanu to life imprisonment may have triggered what they call a regional risk indicator. In other words, they fear unrest. So a senior European Union diplomat reportedly raised concerns over procedural inconsistencies inside the judgment delivered by Justice James Omotosho. The European Union is now questioning why certain evidence was allowed, despite being contested, why Kanu wasn't physically present in court during key stages, why visitation restrictions tightened immediately after sentencing. This is significant. The European Union does not interfere in sovereign matters unless the legal process itself appears compromised, and this time they are openly asking questions. So the US inquiry is even more direct. Washington is reportedly demanding assurances that 1. Nnamdi Kanu's health is monitored professionally. 2. That he is not being targeted due to political pressure. 3. And that he is not held in conditions that violate international detention standard. So the US officials use the phrase potential diplomatic complication, strong language in international relations. So this signals that America is monitoring the Kanu situation hour by hour. The foreign analysts believe that Kanu's sentencing could inflame tension in the southeast, and it could deepen distrust in the federal institutions and could fuel separatist sentiment beyond current level. The European intelligence source called this judgment a political accelerate. They are worried that the Sokoto transfer looks like a high-risk move. To them, moving Kanu far from his base signals fear, not confidence. Inside the federal government, top insiders are reportedly frustrated that the international spotlight is returning so quickly. Some insiders fear that increased diplomatic attention could reopen previously closed files, trigger external reviews, and pressure the government into entering, revisiting the sentence, or allowing independent medical and legal access. For the first time since the ruling, Abuja is under serious international observation. So guys, the life sentence handed to Mazenam Kanu has now crossed Nigerians' borders and entered the international diplomatic arena as the European Union and the US intensify their inquiries. The federal government faces mounting pressure to justify every step taken in this trial. Will this lead to a review? Will international pressure force a new legal window to open? Or will the federal government deep in deeper? We'll be here to break every twist and every leak and every new revelation as it unfolds. So please stay subscribed, stay alert. This story is far from over. Thank you and bye for now.